What's up, everybody? Tim Murphy with Drift Sessions. I'm with the man, Mr. Randy Noa. The man that gave, I think, Alec probably one of the best chase runs of his life and lead runs. Almost took him out of the game. Are you going to be able to do that today? What's the game plan?
So my game plan for today is to drive as aggressive as I can and basically leave nothing on the table this time around. Last time I came out and I kind of held back, and that really bit me. So this time, no holding back, going to give it all I got. Full throttle the whole time. Let's do it.
Yeah, full send, and that's what we know you for. That's why we love you so much.
Yeah.
How do you feel about being part of the final round of Season 2?
It's a great feeling to be here for the final round after seeing basically the progression that it's made from the first year that it's opened up. The first time I came out here, I was kind of reluctant to even come out the first time, and after the first 2 rounds, I was like, this is something I got to do. So it's been growing exponentially since that point, and I'm just super happy to be part of it.
And Klutch Kickers is built almost like a little cult following, right? What do you think it is about Klutch Kickers that separates themselves from any other drift series?
I think the ability to bring whatever you got is probably one of the biggest things. The payout is definitely one of the factors that, you're starting to see a lot more shootout events where people are paying out, but kind of this series itself has set up a good foundation to invite some of the pro drivers and allow people to kind of get that feel for the competitive aspect of driving, where you can actually get better at driving because you're forced to drive at a level that you've never driven before.
Right. Yeah, no, that's good. And another thing I want to ask you too: what are because you've been at just about every round. What are some of the challenges that you've had to face this season of Klutch Kickers?
This season, the first round, I actually blew my engine up on a practice session before the actual weekend before the first round, and yeah, that was kind of weird how I said that. But it blew up, and I ended up having to build an engine in about 3 days. Got it on the trailer, drove here, and just gave it all I got. Ended up qualifying 3rd that event, I believe it was. And this is the same engine, actually, so it's holding up the whole time. But overall, that's pretty much the only real challenges I've had. Everything else has been little details, like the fuel pump supply and a couple of different details that have been a lot easier to deal with now with the Link ECU that's on the car.
Nice. So what are some of the things that you're grateful this season for at Klutch Kickers?
Grateful for being here, grateful for the weather, grateful for the awesome people. This is just one of the best environments to be in. There's no, you can walk up to anyone in this pit and you can talk to anyone and you can ask them for help, tools, parts, anything you need, and they'll be willing to give you everything. So it's one of the best things to come into. It's probably one of the most inviting series to drive.
So to piggyback off of that, what would be your favorite thing about Klutch Kickers?
Klutch Kickers. I think the layout's pretty cool, but more than that is the people. The people here are just amazing. Really.
I'm going to ask you another question. And we interviewed Mike Pollard. Mike Pollard, this is for you.
Okay.
We had a discussion, and I want to know what Randy Noa's thoughts are on this, to see if Mike Pollard, just to kind of feel it out on what we talked about. I don't know if you saw it.
Okay.
Does it take a good lead to have a good chase?
Does it take a good lead to have a good chase? In my experience, yes, because I'm not that experienced in the chase run. Now, for someone who has more experience, they can adapt in different ways that maybe I don't know how yet. But my anticipation when it comes to the lead car comes down to, are they going to do this or are they going to do that? So that little split decision could make me fall back a little bit further, or it could make me ram into them. So kind of as a buffer zone, I've added a little bit of a safety to see what they're going to do, and it makes it harder for me to have a cleaner follow. So someone that you know that can do the smooth line all the way, you can anticipate exactly what they're going to do, initiate or transfer a little bit earlier, and put yourself right on their door without any questions. So I think ultimately it's a little bit of both, but it sets you up better, I would say, if you had a good week.
It really is a multifaceted question, right? It's not really just a simple yes or no.
Yeah.
And I think it's a great discussion for all of us to have, because as drifting evolves. So kind of wrapping up here, any sponsors, friends, family you want to shout out?
Link ECU is one of the biggest sponsors. We got FDF, we got Silver Suspension, Treadstone Performance, Fuel Injector Clinic. We have Bell Raceworks Carbon Design, Spec Tune, and Joker Auto Performance. And then I'm also here representing kind of the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, unofficially, but I'm trying to at least get their name out. I've done little fundraisers to try and fund money to them, and overall just awareness is kind of what I'm aiming for. So Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, if you can, check them out, cff.org, make a donation. It's a good cause. My brother used to have it, passed away in 2014, and story about this car, it used to be his car. And when he passed away in 2014, I took it over, decided to build it kind of as in a memory and also as an awareness build. So,
that's great to see that to really get into the background of the drivers, and that's great. We like to see that. Where can the people that are watching today, where can they find you on the webs, the Instagrams, or the Facebook?
So I'm on Instagram, Breathe Free S14. I'm also on YouTube as Breathe Free Drifting. That's really my two platforms at the moment. I'm working on my YouTube, trying to build it up a little bit better, but my Instagram is where I'm more active. So.
All right, now it's time for the lightning round. You probably didn't know this was coming. We're going to do a lightning round really quick. It's just a series of 5 questions. Really quick answers, really quick ask. I'm just going to bang them at you. You just give me the answer, and then we'll finish up, and I'll let you get back to doing what you're supposed to be doing. 7. That wasn't one of the questions. All right, ready?
Okay.
Cat or dog?
Dog.
Ocean or lake?
I like lakes.
Lead or follow?
I like to lead.
RB or Jay-Z?
Jay-Z. Woo. What kind of question is that? Yours should automatically be filled out there.
Sweet or spicy?
I like sweet.
Say that again.
Sweet.
Ladies, he likes it sweet. Check him out. Mr. Randy Noa, my buddy, my pal. No, don't say that. I'm sorry.
My girlfriend.
We're going to edit that out. Edit that out, guys. Edit that out. He's happily in a relationship, and I'm going to stop rambling. But this is the sweetest man I know. Check him out, follow him, support him. Check us out later. Stay tuned.